Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are looking at my favorite leverage trading crypto platforms where you can effectively trade on leverage or hold on spots. And I want to dive straight into the first one here, guys. And I do also want to reiterate the importance that, of course, there is nothing safer than holding your crypto offline on a ledger. Cold storage is usually the safest go-to, especially for any sort of liquidity that you're not actively using for trading. Non-custodial is the way to go, but of course, exchanges can be very handy from time to time as well. Now, the first one, it's got to be exchanges that actually work, because let's face it, I know a few exchanges when things get hot in the market, and a very prime example of this was the recent flash crash we just had. Some exchanges just completely stop working. You can't sell, you can't buy, you can't trade, and that is a disaster. So I'm going to talk about some exchanges that don't do that, and this is the first one here. It's called KSEX. This one has been emerging massively over the time, and KSEX here on CoinGecko, we can see tons of pairs. They've got some of the lowest fees in the market. Their volume is coming up as well, so they're growing more and more, which is great to see. Liquidity is nice, and it's got a good KSEX trust score of 7/10 here. So this is one of my favorites right now. Like I say, absolutely ultra low fees, and fees get tiresome. Fees are everywhere in life, and KSEX kind of gets away from those sort of fees. And here we can see the spot side is, maker 0%, taker fees are 0%. And on the futures side, if you're someone that does like to use futures trading, you're going to get maker at 0% and taker at 0.01%. So again, these are very, very low fees. And what I will say as well, if you are someone that is keen to sign up, you're also going to get 10% deposit bonuses, but also just for completing the KYC and profile, you can get up to $470 of bonuses just for doing that. And that literally just takes a few minutes. And that's because we have a great partnership here with KSEX. So please do check them out down below as well. So KSEX, the downside is you can't on-ramp your fiat currency with ease. It's not an easy thing to do because they don't have a payment option. For example, using Visa, MasterCard, Google Pay, or Apple Pay, you can't do those things. So you have to actually move the money from another wallet or a crypto exchange into KSEX by using the deposit tab on the top left corner right here. As far as trading experience goes, the UI, the UX is nice. It's swift. It's easy to use. You can see here we've got tons of different trading coins. We've got hundreds of pairs, loads of different categories of coins here, which is of course very important as well. And it's just a great exchange overall. So this is on the spot side of things. If we click the tab at the top, it takes you to the futures exchange. Of course, never use more leverage than you're comfortable with, and always set your stop losses and things. And again, here we can go long or short. For example, if I want to go short here, I'd put $500 worth. I can open a short and be bearish. I can also change the leverage quantity up to absurd amounts, 75x. And it changes depending on the coin. For example, if I want to leverage Bitcoin, if I want to go long now, I could change the leverage up to 125x. So that's another thing to also consider as well. But this exchange, for sure, it works. And that's what I love about it. It doesn't let me down. It's always fast. It's always quick. There's never lag. And I haven't had any bad experiences with this exchange as of yet. Of course, we don't know what the future is because there is no insurance with most exchanges. And if you do, if the exchange undergoes insolvency or a hack or something, a security issue, you could also be at risk. So also factor in these risks as well, ladies and gents. The next one we got is MEXC. MEXC is one of the most popular exchanges in the crypto space. It's actually rank 3 with 10/10 trust score here on the CoinGecko review. And yeah, this exchange has been around for a long time. They've absurd volume, 16 billion volume. They're kind of getting like average daily of sort of $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 billion. But it is one of the most trusted exchanges that exists in the crypto market. It's a very, very popular exchange. So really like this one. And yeah, you can see just looking at the website, very crypto-y, very user-friendly, colorful. They've got tons of different products here, got comprehensive liquidity. And at the top, you've got all these different tabs. You can do futures up to 500x. You can earn, you can do hold and earn, futures earning, staking, all these sort of fun things that people like to do. And here we can see is the UX and UI. Now, the thing of MEXC, it does give you that edge in the terms of, it's a little less DeFi. So you're going to be able to verify and, KYC in that sense to give you extra security. So it's not always a problem. You know, having that security is always good. But some people don't like the regulatory side of it as much. And yeah, I do think it boasts benefit because it's so easy to just log into, sign up in a few seconds. All the links are down below, by the way, guys, to these exchanges, and you can on-ramp using various methods. So looking at this, you've got things like Google Pay, Apple Pay, MasterCard, Visa, SEPA, and you can basically, you know, using all these different fiat currencies, which I hardly know what all of these are, but I think MEXC have some of the best and greatest variation of different fiat currencies that you can onboard onto the exchange. And that really is just so special and such a big thing. Now they also have hold and earn. They also have MEXC earn, where you can basically, you know, hold and do some staking. For example, new user exclusive rewards here. You can do Solana on chain earning 11% APR. You can do USDT for 15%. Looks like you can go up to $300 there on the USDT staking. So that could be something interesting. Also, look, 2-day staking for a 600% APR, which is just insane. And they have plenty of different sort of staking alternatives here, and, you know, different things that you can do. You can also do fiat deposit, bank transfer, and third party to, you know, access the exchange. So I'll drop a link down below, do a bit of research on it, and it is absolutely one of my favorites. Next up, we have Bitfinex. This one does come with slightly higher fees. And in terms of fees, by the way, the lowest fees is KSEX, then it goes to MEXC, then it goes to Bitfinex. But Bitfinex is another one, global crypto derivatives exchange. If you're someone that really likes your leverage trading, you can do spot trading too. But this is another one that I really do vouch for, and I think it's very good. A lot of big traders are using this exchange in the crypto space. And yeah, you know, they've got tons of pairs, tons of variety, and you can also enjoy something here which the other exchanges don't actually have, which isn't necessarily the best thing out there, but it's copy trading. This is where you can effectively follow other traders and follow their footsteps of success and hopefully, you know, copy their successful trades. And you can also become a copy trader if you wanted to. It says here, become a lead trader to earn 10% share of your followers' profits. So that's quite cool at the same time. What else is there? You can easily onboard, looking at fiat currencies, slightly less options than MEXC, but you do have a vast variety. You can use Visa, MasterCard. You could probably use things like, you know, third party as well, which would probably enable things like Apple Pay, Google Pay, Revolut, and the more common methods of, you know, onboarding into the exchange. So that's Bitfinex, definitely a good one with a solid UX and UI here. So we can see, just looking at the exchange, this is on the spot side of things, and just looking through, you know, we've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, we've got memes, we've got AI, we've got layer 1s, layer 2s. There are so many coins here, guys, that you can, you know, enjoy trading or potentially holding or whatever you wish to do. Moving over to the future side, we also have USDTM on the futures, and this is another you know, great one because you can have some serious leverage. 125x here on the long and short, and this is for Bitcoin right here. So yep, certainly a tidy exchange. I don't enjoy the UX and UI as much as MEXC and KSEX. I think it's a little bit messy for me. It just doesn't feel as comfortable and tight. But that's just my own subjective, you know, preference, right? But yeah, guys, there are 3 exchanges you can check out. Of course, Bitfinex is also on the CoinGecko rankings here. The volume is not as high as the other exchanges. I will admit, I can see it is lower, but it does still have a good trust score of 8/10 at the moment here on the CoinGecko platform and rankings review. So in general, KSEX here, MEXC, and Bitfinex. These are my 3 favorite exchanges that are actually working quite well right now and haven't let me down in any single way. You can check these out down below, get signed up, and you might even enjoy some bonuses. Like I say, KSEX are doing a 10% deposit boost right now. We can claim up to $21,000. You can complete your KYC and profile for up to $470. First deposit bonus, you're going to get a 10% boost up to $1,000. And then it says trade like a pro, where you can earn up to $20,000. So effectively, it's grabbing your share of the $21,000 new user bonus program that is basically out there right now. And like I say, you know, these guys really carried me through that particular crash. Before you go, you can check out the Patreon down below, as well as the Discord channel, which is what you're seeing on the screen right here, where you can come in, hang out, and I suppose, you know, become part of the community, because community is key, and, you know, community is what helps people in life move forward and share things that they love doing. So Discord down below, Patreon down below, and exchanges of your choice are down below. Thanks for viewing, and before you go, please do subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, and share with a friend.